Now see classical style of painting. The ancient Indian texts have explained various aspects of arts in great details. There are altogether 64 arts mentioned in these texts. 64 arts. The art of painting is mentioned as Alikhyam or Alikhya Vidya in these. It is said to have 6 main aspects. It is said to have 6 main aspects. The ancient Indian scholars studied these 6 aspects very minutely. They are Rupabheda, that is different shapes of form. Rupabheda means different shapes of forms. Praman means proportionate depiction of various features of an image. Bhav, bhava means expressions. Lavanya Yojana, ethics. Sadrushada means a resemblance of reality. And Varnik Bhang means color of composition. Agama texts of various religious sects, Puranas and Vastu Shastra texts explains the arts of painting, sculpting in the context of temple architecture. The ancient Indian texts have explained various aspects in arts in detail. There are altogether how many? 64 arts. There are 64 are mentioned. Out of them, painting is mentioned as a Alikhyam, means Alikhya Vidya. Alik Vidya. That is Alik Vidya. It is said to have 6 main aspects. Rupbheda, Praman, Bhav, Lavanya Yojana, Sadrushata and Varnik Bhang. Next we see miniature paintings in manuscripts. The miniature paintings in the early manuscripts show an influence of Persian style. The Deccan miniature style was developed under the patronage of the Deccan Sultanates. During the reign of Akbar, the Mughal emperor, the Mughal miniature style showing the blend of Indian and Persian styles was developed. Western style of painting. In the British period, Indian artists came under the influence of European style of painting. An art school was established under the leadership of James Wallace, a Scottish artist. He is a Scottish artist. In the times of Savai Madhavrao Peshwe. In the times of Savai Madhavrao Peshwe, there is a school art teacher who is James Wallace and he is a Scottish artist in Shaniwarwada in Pune. He had done portrait of Savai Madhavrao and Nana Fadnavis. Gangaram Tambat, a Marathi artist who worked with Wales, deserves a special mention here. He had made drawings of the rock-cut caves and Verud and Karli. Some of his drawings are preserved in the Yale Center of British Art of Yale University. Exact portrayal of the objects of painting is characteristics of the European style. A number of renowned artists were trained in J.J. School of Art and Industry, which was established in 1857 C. Common Era, offering course in European style of painting. Pistonji, Beaumonji and alumni of this school made replicas of Ajanta painting. In miniature painting shows Persian influence, and the Mughal miniature style shows a blend of Indian Persian styles. And in Western style of painting, the Indian artists came under the influence of the European style of painting during the British period. In that British period, in the times of Savai Madhavrao Peshwa, it is a main point. In the times of Savai Madhavrao Peshwa in Shaniwarwada at Pune, okay, an art school was established under the leadership of James Wallace, a Scottish. He is a Scottish artist. and Gangaram Tambat, a Maratha artist, worked with him. Okay, some of his drawings are preserved in the Yale Center of British Art of Yale University. J.J. School Art Industries was established in 1857, offers courses in European style of painting. Exact portrayal of the object of painting is the characteristics of European style. Understand that it is the main characteristics of European style, which is the exact portrayal of the object of painting, means exact painting. Okay, now let's see the seventh sculptural art. Sculptural art. First we see first art, classical art, folk art, miniature painting, western style painting. Now we see sculptural art. Sculptural art. Sculptures are three-dimensional, such as images, statues, pots, objects with artistic embellishment. For creating sculptures, either rock or metal or clay is used for sculptural arts. Rock or metal or clay is used for that. Rock sculptures are made by carving. Metal sculptures are made with the help of molds. Molds means मोल्ड्स वो होते हैं जो ऑलरेडी डिज़ाइन किए होते हैं, उसमें सिर्फ उसका आकार ऑलरेडी बन चुका होता है और वो आर्ट बनाने के लिए यूज़ होता है. अगर आपको मोल्ड्स का एग्जांपल अगर देना हो तो आपको हम दिवाली में जैसे करंजी बनाते हैं तो कभी कभी घर पे आपने देखा होगा कि आपकी मदर्स मोल्ड्स का यूज़ करती है ताकि करंजी हम जो खाते हैं वो उसका आकार अच्छे से आ सके, उसे बोलते हैं मोल्ड्स. द एंटायर टेम्पल ऑफ कैलासा एट वेरूळ इज ए यूनिक monolithic sculpture that is carved out of a single rock. Means in a one single rock there is it is carved in a single rock, which very unique monolithic sculpture. The lion capital of Asokan pillar found at the Sarnath is the national emblem of India. Sculptures are three-dimensional. That is it has length, breadth, depth. It is a three-dimensional. Okay, it is a three-dimensional. So which three-dimensional? Length, breadth, depth. Sculptures have that structures such as images, statues, pots, objects with artistic embellishment. Sculptures are made using either rock or metal or clay. And the entire temple of Kailasa at Veroor is a unique monolithic sculpture. That means it is a carved in only one single rock. The lion capital of Ashoka pillar found in Sarnath, and it is a national emblem of India. Okay, here we complete sculpture of art.